Hey, what's up, guys? We've got two NFL preseason games tonight, and I've got the best picks on the board for PrizePicks. Now, before I get into this video, guys, if you need to open a new PrizePicks account, if someone in your family needs to open one, you can get a free $50. Just use promo code SBE. Sports Betting Education is the name of this YouTube channel. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. But promo code SBE. So I'll type it in right here just so everybody can see what the promo code is. SBE. And when you risk your first $5, they're going to credit your account with $50. So let's get into today's picks. So the New England Patriots are going to start, well, they're going to play 4 quarterbacks. So I think each quarterback's going to get a quarter. I've been clicking around articles here, reading what the coach is quoting. He says Drake May will play. When he gets in the game, we'll talk about that, but he will be in the game. Everyone who's healthy enough to play in the game will play in the game. So I think he's going to give each quarterback a quarter. He's starting Jacoby Brissett. So if you start Jacoby Brissett, most likely Brissett could get a full quarter, then May gets a quarter, or Brissett could get 1 or 2 series, and then May gets the second half of the first quarter and the second quarter. So it is a bit tricky. Drake May's going to go into the game before Joe Milton, most likely, meaning that Milton's going to go up against 4th string defense. Drake May would go up against 2nd or 3rd string defense. So the earlier a quarterback plays, the harder the defense is that he's going up against. And then a lot of these teams like the Patriots and the Panthers, they're going to let some of their rookie receivers play the whole game through, right? Like I look at the Patriots, they've got 2 great rookies with Jalen Polk and Javon Baker, and they're going to probably have those guys running routes most of the game, I would think. Same with Juju Smith-Schuster. So Joe Milton could probably do more damage. Now, my biggest thing, guys, with the preseason, we saw this last week, is it's very hard to hit your over on passing yards. It's hard in 1 quarter to get 66 yards. It's very hard. Now, there's going to be guys that do it, but I think if we were to take all 4 of these unders, I think we'd probably hit 3 out of 4 of them. So maybe we'll just do that right now, and we'll just do a flex play real quick. So we'll do, well, I'll show you guys this real quick if you're new to the channel. Basically, I won so much last year, I got limited to $5 a play. So I like to show the proof of that. So maximum daily amounts $1,000 doesn't make any sense. This is my first time logging in today. So what do you mean the daily amounts $1,000? I'm risking 50 to win 200. It doesn't make any sense. But I'll do my $5 play just so that I can track it. I don't think this is a bad play right here. Could go 4 for 4, could go 3 for 4. This is like a very confident 4-man for me because a lot has to go right for these guys to hit their numbers, right? So I'll clear this out, and then I wanted to show a site that I found that was breaking down the Panthers quarterback situation, and they're going to hold Bryce Young out of the preseason. He's their number 1. He's their starter, so no need to put him out there and risk injury. And then Andy Dalton is hurt. So all they've got is Jack Plummer and Jake Luton. They had Luton on their roster last year. I just want to show you a couple of these box scores. So let's look at the first preseason game last year the Panthers had, and just look at the box score. Now, this is a team that is trending upwards. They were at rock bottom, and obviously there's only one place to go but up when you're the worst team in the league. So they might be playing with some purpose, really trying to win these games, but look what they did last year. So the Panthers had 1 quarterback play basically the whole game. He got to 126 yards. Bryce Young got 1 series. He got 21. Both of these unders probably hit here. Then, well, shoot, let me try to go. Then if we look at the Panthers' next game, player stats, you've got a 71, a 35, and a 41. These quarterbacks are not throwing for 70 yards in 1 quarter. Probably Matt Corral probably got the first half, Bryce Young 3rd quarter, Luton 4th quarter, right? So when I go to this, Plummer is probably getting the first half, Luton getting the second half. Or maybe Plummer's getting 3/4. But it's still going to be hard for him to hit 140. Now look, he could go out there and he could do it quick, and I look dumb because this is a low number. In football, it's very easy to get 140 yards. You could do it in 2 big drives, right? But realistically, I think everybody's going to be taking the Moors, and I think people are going to struggle to hit these numbers. Now, for the Patriots, I wanted to go to receiving yards, and I really like Javon Baker and Jalen Polk. Definitely like Polk more, and this is a receiving group that's ranked dead last in the league, and they've got 2 really good rookies right here. Baker out of UCF, Polk out of Washington, and then they've got Juju Smith-Schuster, and it's about it, really. So I think Polk and Baker could both have solid games. I personally like Polk more than Baker. So I'm going to go with Polk here. So we're going to go Plummer under, Polk over. And if you want to take somebody more than their projection, I think Polk could get it done. I think he could get at least 2 catches. Hopefully he gets like 6 catches, but I think he could get 2 catches, 25 yards here. Now, if I'm taking Polk to get 25 yards, I might as well pair one of the quarterbacks with him. I probably should pair Drake May with him. Now, I don't think Drake May is getting this number, so we'll see what's up, but it's tough. I don't know if Polk's going to play all 4 quarters either, so Milton might get out there, and Milton might be playing with a whole different set of receivers. I'm confident Drake May will be playing with Polk, so that's why I want to stick one in there with Drake May and Jalen Polk together right here. And then let me see the receiving yards for some of the other guys. There's not really anyone that pops out to me, anyone that I trust. With the Lions, I'm just going to watch this game and see kind of who's playing what, but like it's hard for me to get a gauge on which receivers are going to get playing time. If you guys know and you guys want to chime in, if you guys have seen a coach in an interview, or maybe you're a Lions fan and you just have a good feel for who they're going to roll out there, let us know. You know, maybe you like this receiver a lot and think it's a good deal. Generally, I like to stick to the unders here across the preseason. But yeah, so I've got Jalen Polk, Drake May, and then what I'm gonna do, and some of y'all can do this, some of y'all can't. Basically, PrizePicks has been under fire this whole last year. They just got a new CEO. They've been getting sued by DraftKings, other sports books. You can Google it, DraftKings versus PrizePicks, and they had to pay like a $15 million fine for operating in New York. And it's just crazy, but they had to change the rules of their game. So the way it affects us is they had to change the rules of their game, and they don't allow a lot of you guys to take NFL Week 1 stuff right now. But I can take it because I'm in Texas, thankfully. There's not a lot of sportsbook competition in Texas. And I would pair these guys up with Tua and Tyreek. And then I would pair them up with, and it's going to be weird because I gave out Drake May under, but this is a good teaching point for you guys. It's not that I like Drake May to go over. I like Polk to go over. But I know that if Drake May goes over, then Polk is more likely to go over. So they're correlated together. You could also do this and this. My problem is I just feel strongly about Polk going over. So I don't want to take his less than. So what you do here is you take a quarterback with his receiver, passing yards over and receiving yards over. So you're taking you're taking a heavily correlated pair. Now they used to pay 10x for this. This year they're paying 9x. And I'm thankful that they are, but they're not very smart for doing that because sportsbooks will pay 6x. 7x in this case, right? Underdog will pay 6.57x. So to get 9x for this is still insane. The same concept applies here with Dak and CD. If Dak throws for 262 yards, CD's probably going to get 100 yards. So I'm making 4-mans here because I like the 4-man 10x payout and just pairing that up. Now, am I worried about Drake May getting 66? Yeah, but I'm going to root for him. We'll see what happens. And then, of course, I have a couple other plays here with the less thans over here. So Jack Plummer, Jalen Polk, like that one. If Polk doesn't get his number, everything's cooked, right? So don't go all in on one guy. But for me personally, it's 4 picks. I like Polk tonight. The Patriots really don't have anyone else. He's an elite receiver. He's a rookie. Not a lot of people know about him. He was really Washington's second receiver last year. But when Washington's fully healthy, he's their receiver 3. But he's just a stud. I mean, all 3 of those Washington guys, McMillan, Odunze, and Polk, they're all studs. I know that McMillan probably will get out there in the preseason. I don't know. We'll see. But McMillan's been killing it in practices. And another guy that's been killing it in practices is Joe Milton. So Joe Milton's a huge dude. He's like 6'6". He's built like a tight end. He's built like Cam Newton, right? He looks like Cam Newton out there. And I think Milton probably has a better chance to go over than May even if they both play 1 quarter. The thing is, May might get 2 quarters. Milton might get 1. We don't really know for sure because the Patriots coach was not very transparent in his interviews. I mean, I guess he was honest about saying, like, that's the plan today. It might change. So he's kind of going day to day with it, which I can't blame the guy for that. It just sucks because NFL preseason used to be so much more organized where, like, you would really know who's getting a shot out there. And they didn't do these NFL preseason inter-squad practices. The inter-squad practices have ruined the NFL preseason. But it is what it is. As long as the product's good during the season, I'm happy. And it's pretty impressive how good the product is in the NFL. So these are all the plays here. With these 2, my goal is to get them half green. See, I have this one half green. This is half green. So I'm just stacking all of these to where if these quarterbacks and receivers do well NFL week 1, I'm going to have a bunch of slips that cash, right? A bunch of 9 units just coming back in to the bank account. So I burnt through some stuff, and I'm doing 1 unit to win 9 on all these. But look at all this stuff that's half green down here. So we have a lot of stuff locked and loaded, guys. I mean, I think we have like 8 or 9 plays locked and loaded. Hopefully after today we'll have more. But that's all I've got for you guys today. Thank you for watching the video. I'll have more NFL preseason stuff. And I'll also have NFL season win totals coming out soon. So super excited for NFL season win totals, Heisman Trophy predictions, Super Bowl predictions, all the NFL and college football stuff that you can do before the season starts. I'm going to get videos out on. So hit that subscribe button, and once the season starts, we are going to crush it with player props and picks against the spread. I'm going to add a lot of picks against the spread this year to the channel, and I'm super grateful for you guys. You know, we have a good community here. I really want to grow the channel this year. I want to get it to that next level, and even where we're at now, there's just a lot of cool people that I meet through this channel, so I'm grateful for you guys that reach out to me, and it's always good to interact with you guys. So, all right, I will see you guys in the next free pick video. Have a good day, and good luck with all of your picks.